Hello guys, I hope everything is fine with you, because today I bring you the best games Xbox Series X releases for 2021. If you liked it, leave the like in the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's check out these games. The Lord of the Rings. Gollum has been unveiled as another of the upcoming Xbox Series X games, with a vague 2021 release date. The game will see you play as Gollum, starting out in Barad-dûr, a fortress in Mordor where the corrupted creature is being held prisoner, but you can expect to see plenty more of Middle-earth beyond that, as the game promises giant persistent environments, each harboring several questlines and a range of friendly or unfriendly faces. That's according to developer Daedalic in an interview with Edge in early 2020, who describes the game as a stealth action adventure with an intriguing dual personality mechanic, gigantic levels, and a densely wrought aesthetic inspired by Tolkien's own drawings. There aren't many games where you play as a sentient plane and even fewer where you're a sentient starfighter. This is Chorus from Deep Silver, and for a lot of the game, you're about to play as a sentient starfighter called Forsaken. Okay, well you're also Nara, who's described as an ace pilot with a haunted past, but it's mostly about the plane, right? You're en route to challenge a very specific foe on a journey of personal redemption, which involves also taking down a dark cult that actually made Nara. It's sounding like an intriguing single-player experience that focuses on a more mature and dark tale of redemption. Layers of Fear and Blair Witch devs Bloober appear to be having a stab at a very Silent Hill-sounding game with the medium. And, most importantly, Akira Yamaoka is working on the soundtrack. Yes. The Silent Hill composer, Akira Yamaoka. Kind of a big deal there. The pitch even has a very familiar feel as it follows a medium called Marianne, dealing with two worlds, the real one and a spirit realm. And the story involves child murder, with Marianne visiting an abandoned hotel resort to try and unravel bad things that happened in the past. The only way it could sound more Silent Hill right now is if they added the name to the title. Avowed is a brand new title from Obsidian Entertainment, the studio behind The Outer Worlds and Fallout New Vegas. This is another first-person RPG that will no doubt build on the studio's penchant for epic adventures, filled with memorable characters and a hint of the silly. We're off to a fantasy world called Eora for this one, and it looks pretty darn impressive, if much darker in tone than we'd usually expect from Obsidian. You've got magical abilities, a really cool sword, and you will find yourself facing some seriously big monsters by the looks of things too. Okay, so neither Rare nor Microsoft have said that Everworld is an upcoming Xbox Series X game, but unless it surprise drops in the next few weeks before next gen, it almost certainly will be. This is a brand new IP from Rare, the developer behind Sea of Thieves, Banjo-Kazooie, Battletoads, and more, and all we have so far is the above trailer. It's filled with colorful and fantastical creatures that interact with humans cautiously in a slightly otherworldly setting. It's not clear yet what kind of game it'll be, but there's clearly a threat from predators in this world too. Whatever form it eventually takes, it's clear that it's going to be a beauty. The next chapter of the iconic space shooter is perfectly timed to be a show pony for the new Xbox Series X, even if it will also be released on the entire Xbox family of devices, including Windows PCs. It's being built on a new engine, Slipspace, and the trailer certainly looks real pretty. As for the story, we know it'll continue Master Chief's journey and, according to Chris Lee, studio head on Halo Infinite, will mark the beginning of a new chapter and challenge for the Chief, but it will also respect and continue threads that led to this point. We'll meet new characters, like the pilot, and most excitingly, some of the sound effects were provided by a pug called Gyoza. A surprise sequel to Hellblade was revealed alongside the Xbox Series X itself. Called Senua's Saga. Hellblade 2, we don't know actually that much about the game's story yet. The trailer itself doesn't give too much away, apart from the fact it looks fantastically glorious running in-engine. It definitely feels like it takes the same dark, terrifying tone as its source material. It's got foreboding bonfires, weird-ass chanting, and more, which all suggest yet another harrowing journey for our heroine. And if you liked the video and want me to recommend other games, leave the like on the video and subscribe to the channel for me to bring you another list. Thank you so much for watching here and see you in the next video.